Oh boy. So for those watching on YouTube, you completely missed the intro, and that's okay. But it is Friday, and we have made it through another one. And a couple stories for today. Um, and I think after today, I'm going to not talk so much about COVID 19. I do believe that it has been talked to death. And um, when we get to the stories, you'll see what I mean. I mean, we're reaching an entirely different level of insanity, for lack of better words. So anyway, let's bring up the first is the Massillon Cruise In. And with the Massillon Cruise In, it says that the Massillon Cruise on in and dance party is canceled. Officials on Friday announced the cancellation of the popular cruise in and dance party amid the uncertainty caused by COVID 19. Ray Jeske, chairman of the Cars Show, had continued hopes of holding the 31st annual event that draws thousands of auto and truck enthusiasts to the city. It goes on to say, with crowds in the many tens of thousands most years, we just don't think it is prudent to go forward with the cruise. Jeske said in a statement, we hoped and held on for as long as we could, and we planned an amazing show, but the interest of protecting people, we think we'd be better sit this one out. Let's see. Goes on to say, and this is a quote, but in a special way, we've got to protect them since the coronavirus is so dangerous to the elderly, he said. We want them to be with us a long time. Now, I'm going to put links to the article below, and I'm going to tie it to the Speak Your Mind. And the Speak Your Mind that I want to cover is what is wrong with people. I was at Walmart yesterday, my second time since the virus started. I noticed they have big stickers on the floor at the end of each aisle telling you which way to go, up and down. Yet people were just going, excuse me, up and down the aisle as they pleased. Don't they have enough sense to know that it's for their own good and for others and to help contain the virus? Or maybe they just can't read, or my opinion is maybe they just don't care. And I'm going to say a couple things. One, I doubt that virus knows which way you're walking up and down the aisle. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a sarcastic ass. I'm saying this to be pretty straightforward. Which direction you walk in an aisle has nothing to do with infection. I don't know how many people are actually thinking for themselves or actually hearing what someone says, well, then it must be true. I think we are starting to go off the deep end a little bit as far as what people consider safe. It says, don't they have enough sense to know that it's for their own good? If all these people are going the wrong way in these aisles and they're not getting sick, yes, they know what is for their own good. And I think people need to step back and maybe sort of think about that for a second. Just like the car show. Does COVID-19 affect the elderly? Absolutely. And if they're worried about getting it, then they would stay home. And people making choices for themselves and their own safety, I think, is the bigger issue. I don't think people making decisions for what's right in somebody else's life as far as their safety, that doesn't work. I mean, let's face it, we've been putting up speed limit signs for years. People still speed. I mean, that's just the way that works. I think just stepping back a little bit and realizing that you can have a car show and it's okay. My goodness. People have come out of their tree, just like with the at Walmart and the directions you have to go according to their little signs. No, that COVID-19 has no idea if you're walking this way or that way. It just that's happy talk. And I think people, instead of thinking out of fear, uh, removing the emotion from decision making, and that tends to be a big hurdle for some. and I'm going to leave it at that. This will probably be. I might do one more COVID-19 by the numbers so we can sort of see how that one is playing out. Obviously, we're starting to hear and get actual facts on maybe people fudging the numbers for whatever reason. The reason isn't relevant. What is relevant is they're fudging the numbers, and people are believing it. That being said, it is a wrap. It's Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend. So if you're one of them people out there and you're choosing to have a few cold snacks, don't drive. Just sit down, kind of have a good time. And if you do have to go somewhere, take a friend with you, one that hasn't had any cold snacks, and then everything works out really well. But again, that choice is yours. But it is Memorial Day. I say let a little bit of that red, white, and blue fly. We have some patriotic holidays, and yes, we should celebrate them to their fullest, because regardless of weird restrictions or whatnot, this is still the greatest country on the planet. And that's all I got to say about that. If you like these videos, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you really like these videos, hit the subscribe button along with the bell. That way YouTube knows to notify you that new content is up on the channel. And if I'm not mistaken, because Monday's a holiday, I do believe that the council meeting will be Tuesday. I don't know what platform it's going to be on yet, but I will be streaming it in some form. This last time I had to do audio only. We had a few scheduling errors. We sort of just crammed it into the same little spot, and it worked. Audio only, but it worked. And it wasn't that long of a meeting anyway, so I don't think there was a lot to be missed. Anyway, that, my friends, is a wrap. Again, have a good, safe holiday. And regardless of what the quote-unquote powers that be say, man, go out and visit people and see how they're doing. Actually talk to them face-to-face and, interact. And that, my friends, is a wrap. As always, on Friday, we sign off like Johnny Carson is leaving, and you are up past your bedtime until Tuesday. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Peace.